Welcome back, everybody, to the New York Knicks, my NBA franchise, here on NBA 2K23. We are getting near the halfway point in season number 5. We've made it to Christmas, and the team is playing really well. We're 22-9. We're currently tied for first in the Eastern Conference with the Chicago Bulls of all teams. Them and the Wizards look like our biggest competition in the East, which is certainly a surprise because neither of these teams have been any good at all recently. We beat the Wizards in the last episode. We're definitely going to play against the Bulls next time they show up on the schedule. We do have a higher point differential than both of them, but those two teams appear to be legit. As for the West, it's a four-way race with 4 teams within half a game at the top. Then Minnesota's on their own little island in 5th. And then you've got a big race from 6 down all the way to like 13 or something. So the Timberwolves are probably in the most clear spot of any team in the entire league right now, which is kind of ironic. In the last episode, Anthony Edwards suffered an ankle sprain. He's probably going to miss around a month, which certainly sucks. That means we're going to need our other guards, Ramses and DiCarlo, to step up as scorers. And I'm confident they will. They're both good scorers, especially Ramses. But now they're just going to have to step up even more. And I think they will be on for the challenge. Buddy Johnson, our first-round pick, will be inserted into the starting lineup with Anthony Edwards hurt. I'm really curious to see what Johnson will be able to do with a full-time starting role over the next month or so. He's gotten some spot starts here and there, but for the most part has been a bench player. So I want to see what he can do with this extra playing time and if he's a guy who I still want to invest minutes into as we get closer and closer to the playoffs, as opposed to veterans like Cam Reddish and Ochai Agbaji, who are a little bit more proven. So we're going to play our Christmas Day game against the Boston Celtics. We played in a game against the Celtics earlier this season. We were up by about 20, and of course, we lost. That was the episode with the lead-blowing pun and all that. So hopefully we can get a little bit more luck here on Christmas Day as the Knicks win the tip-off, and we are underway here at the Garden. The Knicks looking to set the tone just like the last time they played against the Celtics, with the only difference being that they would hopefully hold on to the lead, as DJ Ramses gets things started off quickly with a 3 on the opening possession. In the last episode, we started off with 10-minute quarters instead of 9. Oh my God, Ramses just broke his ankles. But as I was trying to say, we're going to be using 10-minute quarters instead of 9. I think it creates for more realistic stats, as it's 5-0. Anthony Simons for 3. Both Simons and Rudy Gobert joined the Celtics this offseason from Minnesota, as it's 5-3. Buddy Johnson, the rookie out of Florida, hands it off to the Italian stallion, Cesar DiCarlo, who's really shot the ball well over the last couple of weeks. We've upped his shot tendency. He's shooting it more, and he's shooting it better, interestingly. Nice 3 for Josh Christopher. That'll make it 10-6. Ramses, step back, lets it fly. The 2 guards, Ramses and DiCarlo, have all 13 of the Knicks' points. I said they needed to step up as scorers, and in their first game without Anthony Edwards, they sure are. A big-time slam for the Celtics. That's Christopher getting up there as it's 15-10. Both offenses looking good early. DiCarlo inside for the layup. Again, both of these guards really taking the initiative scoring tonight. DiCarlo hands it over to the former Celtic, Jason Tatum, and he is in for the and 1. Tatum flexing on him as the Knicks lead big. It's 26-12. Here's Avdia inside with the reverse slam. Boston's cooled off offensively the last few minutes. They certainly want to get some baskets before this game gets out of hand early. Here comes the Celtics. Nice step back by Casing Castillo for the bucket to bring you within 10. 28-18 now. Time to see what the second unit and Tatum can do, as Tatum's going to send it in the corner for Khalif Dumbu, who hits the 3. Dumbu has really developed nicely this year. He's turned into the Knicks' best player off the bench, averaging around 11 a game as he proceeds to get slammed on by Casing Castillo. What an athletic play. 31-20. Dumbu over to Killa. Cam Reddish for 3. Reddish, of course, all reliable per usual. The Knicks lead by 16. Charles Bassey is blocked by Rolls Royster. Royster Moister with the play, and then on the other end, it's Ochai Agbaji going coast to coast for the layup. The Knicks lead it by 18 points, 38-20, a total blowout here in the first quarter on Christmas, as the Celtics will get one more shot off and it falls. The triple is good, but still a big lead for the Knicks as they're up 38-23. Dumbu gets one more off, and it is no good. I think he airballed it But still, a great start here for the Knicks in the first quarter. They've got to hold on to the lead, unlike the last time they played against the Celtics. As Ochai Agbaji, rock chalk, throws it down. 24-42. DJ Rams is in for the dunk. The Knicks now lead by 20. Back down to 18. The rookie, Isu Odu. Step back three, no good. Royster with the offensive rebound, and Zachariah Royster gets the putback. Both of the bigs, particularly Royster, have been quite solid so far in this game. 26-46. Bassie inside for Rudy Tootie. The Frenchman. Rudy Gobert for the dunk. 30-48 now. Knicks in takeover mode, looking to take advantage as Ramses rises up with the slam. 30-50 now. The rookie, Buddy Johnson, he's been somewhat quiet today. Over to Ramses. Ramses on the wing for Jason Tatum. He knocks down the triple. Both Tatum and Ramses have 12, which leads the team. 23-point lead now. Inside is Moody. Passes it over to Zaza Hadebe for the slam. The Celtics have brought the lead within 21. Tatum's three rattles out. Jarrett Allen, the throw, no good. Grabs another offensive rebound. Third time's the charm, and he draws the foul. And one for the big fella. 56-34 now. Rams is over to Jason Tatum. Nice move in for the layup. The Knicks up by 24, continuing to extend this lead. Josh Christopher gets it over to Deni Avdija. The Israeli Iguodala. He hits the triple for the Celtics. DiCarlo off the dribble, no good. Allen with his 11th rebound of the first half, and he will respond with a nice dunk. It's now 37-60. Here's Reddish with it in the corner for Ra Khalif Dumbu, who hits the three. Dumbu with 8 points in the first half, productive as a spark plug off the bench. Avdija inside for the layup, good play. And it's now 39-63. Boston looking to run the floor, trying to make this game closer as Castillo gets the poster slam. Another very athletic play from Cason Castillo as it's 41-63. Tatum off the inbound, looking to get some room here. Tatum drives inside, and he will get the contested layup to fall. Good play for Jason Tatum. 43-65 now. With it for the Celtics is Freddie Prince. He gets it over to Bassie. Bassie in the corner for Cason Castillo. He will let it fly for three. And it is a 19-point game. Castillo in transition now over to Deni Avdija for the slam. The Celtics are finally getting some momentum here late in the first half. They're still down big, but at least they're showing some signs of life. Freddie Prince Jr. with it. Lobs it up for Charles Bassie with the slam, and the lead is within 15. Seconds left in the half. Dumbu will get one more shot for the Knicks. His three will not fall. The Knicks lead comfortably going into the break, 65-50. Boston played a lot better over those last 2 minutes. I'm curious to see if they'll be able to keep the momentum up. But New York's offense was great in that first half, minus the last couple of minutes. They shot the ball well. They were consistently scoring in the paint. They were grabbing offensive rebounds at a high rate, playmaking well, not a lot of turnovers, just checking all the boxes. Into the second half, quick three for the Celtics. Josh Christopher lets it fly. Rams has kind of sagged off him a little bit on that play. Christopher now off the screen, hits another one. Not too long ago, it was a 24-point game. Now the Celtics have it within 9. Are the Knicks really going to blow another huge lead to these guys? Well, Buddy Johnson has other plans as he hits the corner three off the assist by Cesar DiCarlo. 12-point game now. Here's Moses Moody off the dribble in transition. Hits the three for the Celtics, again making it a single-digit deficit. 65-74. Here's the rookie Odu. Gets it over to Cesar DiCarlo. DiCarlo off the screen. Drives inside in the corner for DJ Ramses. I feel like whenever the Knicks play the Celtics, Ramses always has his best scoring nights. Today, no different. He's got 19, a game high. Josh Christopher has also been fantastic tonight as he hits the three for the Celtics. New York holding on to a decently comfortable lead, but Boston is well within the game. Ramses inside for the and one. Castillo called for the foul. Boston just cannot stop DJ Ramses. He's on fire. Corner three is blocked. Buddy Johnson with the denial. What a play by the rookie out of the University of Florida. 68-80 now. Castillo trying to get some room off the screen. Knicks playing tight defense. Castillo still hits the three, and that was off the block too. Buddy Johnson D'd him up well. Pause. But Castillo was still able to get enough space for the three. Rams is also with plenty of space. Hits a deep one. He now has 25. 83-71 here on Christmas. Christopher No good, but the putback will fall from Zaza Hadebe. 14-point New York lead now, under 2.5 to go in the quarter. Really good ball movement there by the Celtics. The Knicks were just trying to follow the basketball as much as they could, but Castillo was wide open at the top of the key. 78-87. Here's Ochai Agbaji over to Johnson, to Reddish in the corner for Khalif Dumbu. Great ball movement by the Knicks as they are back up by 12. In fast break, there's Zachariah Royster. He's had a great game off the bench, 12-6, showing off his energy as it's a 14-point game. Passes tipped away and stolen by Ochai Agbaji. On the other end, Johnson to Dumbu for 3. Again! Khalif Dumbu with 14 off the bench. The Knicks now up by 19. They've built up their big lead back. Final seconds here for the Celtics. Prince, nice pass to Hadebe. Over to Castillo. He hits the triple. Good shot for the Celtics. The Knicks will have one more opportunity to get this one off. In the hands of Khalif Dumbu. He'll send it in the corner for Cam Reddish at the buzzer. Bang! The Knicks in the triple digits through 3. They lead it 100-81. New York's just got to play smart basketball, hold on to this lead in the fourth quarter. Nice shot by Enzo Valentino, another native of Italy. 85-100. There's Christopher. His shot is good. The Celtics start the quarter on a 6-0 run, and just like that, Boston's right back in the game. But the Knicks are in takeover mode. They've got to take advantage as Ramses hits the step-back 3. He's nearing 30 points tonight. It's a 16-point game here for Boston. Valentino over to Anthony Simons. The Celtics have so many guys who can shoot the ball. That's why this team is deadly. That's why they made the finals last year, even though they've been pretty disappointing this season. Here's Simons inside. He will make the layup. 13-point game now. The Knicks looking to run the floor here with about 7 to go. Tatum gets it to DiCarlo. Drives inside with the reverse finish. Nice layup from Cesar DiCarlo. 96-107 now. DiCarlo looking for the screen from Tatum. Drives inside. Gets the flush. Cesar DiCarlo making some plays here down the stretch as a scorer. 13-point game with 5 to go. Here's Avdia inside for the dunk. I've got to say, Boston's offense really has not missed a beat, even with Tyler Hero injured and not playing today. Avdia inside and 1. Jared Allen called for the foul. The game is now within single digits. Now it's back to a 10-point lead. DiCarlo on fire over to Tatum. His shot is good. Nice move by DiCarlo. Good finish by Tatum, despite the fact that he was covered pretty heavily. 12-point game now. New York looking to put a dagger on this one as Buddy Johnson hits the mid-ranger. Good shot. Another assist by DiCarlo, who's getting pretty close to the double-double. He's at 13-8. DiCarlo driving inside is a wide-open lane. Hands it off to Buddy Johnson again, and the rookie makes the layup. 15-point game. Now it's a 12-point game with 1.5 to go. The Knicks looking for the dagger. DiCarlo looking for the double-double. Buddy Johnson's on fire. He'll let it fly. Big second half for the rookie, Buddy Johnson. It's a 15-point lead. It feels like this game is pretty much over. The Celtics trying to do one more comeback as they get the nice slam from Josh Christopher, but it will not matter. The Celtics would bring it within 6, but they will fall 129-123. A high-scoring, high-octane, fast-paced game on Christmas. The Knicks had control of the entire game. They kind of kept the Celtics in it a little bit too long, but we were in the driver's seat the entire way, and the game never did get closer than 6 in the second half. DJ Ramses with 35 points. He was phenomenal scoring the basketball tonight. Tatum with 20. DiCarlo with a double-double, 15 and 10. Buddy Johnson did a really good job in the second half. Dumbu was very good off the bench as well, as was Zachariah Royster. Jared Allen rebounding at a high level. Boston started a little slow offensively, but they did score 73 in the second half. Josh Christopher, the catalyst, with 28, leading the way for the Celtics. A good one here on Christmas for the Knicks. As we take a look at the month of January, we've got 3 games against the Orlando Magic. And of course, I want to make it a point to play against them at least once. We've not only played against them 2 years in a row in the playoffs, but we've lost both series. So I'd love to get a little bit of revenge. But before we hop into any of those games against Orlando, we will check in on our friends in Minnesota, take a look at how they are doing. The Timberwolves are 21-15, very comfortably in 5th place in the West. If you remember last year, they were the 8th seed. They upset the top-seeded Houston Rockets in the first round, and they're playing against the Rockets today here in H-Town. Tie game at 90 with about 4 minutes to go. Nice putback layup from Lonzo Ball. This Rockets team, of course, not too far removed from winning a championship. 2-point game. Coco, fadeaway three is good. Coco's had a pretty quiet night. He only is 10 and 6, not shooting the ball all that well. The team's still well within the game, however. Henderson, no good, but the putback slam is from Jaden Lewis-Cameron, the former number 1 overall pick. Here is Diablo with it, sends it in the corner for Alonso Corbett for the tie. Corbett hits the three. Two of the blue-headed bandits connecting, and we're knotted up at 96. Jalen Green snuffed at the rim by the new Greek freak, Apollo Thanopoulos. On the other end, Diablo in the corner for A.J. Griffin, who hits the three. It's really good having Griffin healthy and producing. He's missed a large chunk of the season with an injury, but he's good now. Jalen Green makes the layup. 1 point, now a 3-point lead for the Rockets with under a minute to go. Here's the big man, Apollo Thanopoulos inside, guarded by Alperen Şengün. And Thanopoulos will make the layup. 3-point game once again. Diablo hands it over to Jaden McDaniels. Back to Diablo. Drives inside. Good job scoring in contact. The Timberwolves are continuing to hang on to the game. The Rockets are doing a good job of making their three throws, however, as they bring the lead back up to 3. Diablo drives inside, gets the dunk. He could have waited to take a 3, but instead will take the dunk. So now Lonzo's at the line. He misses his second 3 throw, but he gets his own rebound and the putback. And that play right there felt like the dagger. The Rockets would win this game 112-107. A good win here for Houston as they continue their quest to be the number 1 seed once again in the Western Conference. Obviously a big race between them, the Sonics, the Thunder, and the Jazz. Our leading scorer was A.J. Griffin. He only had 15 points. There was a lot of balance today, and I think that's because the team is fully healthy, really for the first time all season. Everybody is healthy. Obviously Griffin missed a lot of time, and then Kabongo missed quite a bit of time. But everybody's healthy, which is certainly a good thing, and I think it's reflective here of the box score, having a full 11-man rotation, that everybody's getting their touches and everybody's getting an opportunity. Let's hop into this game on New Year's against the Los Angeles Lakers. 4-point game here, Timberwolves ahead. The Lakers cut the lead in half with the short shot by OG Anunoby. 102-104, Giannis brings it up the floor. Here's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Step-back jumper is good for the tie. We're knotted up at 104 with a minute and a half to go. Diablo with only 4 points. Another quiet game for him as he sends it over to Lou Dort, who hits the 3. Dort, of course, had a game-winning 3, I think in just the last episode, against, ironically, the Lakers. Nice move by Coco Diablo. He hits the jumper to make it a 5-point lead in favor of the Timberwolves. Here comes the Lakers looking to respond. Shot is good from Ty Williams. Minnesota will make both 3 throws. Game's back up to 5. Williams on the other sideline looks to make a play now. He has an open man inside, but Embiid is blocked! Apollo Thanopoulos with an incredible defensive play, and that is your ball game. The Timberwolves win it 113-106. Apollo Thanopoulos, the big man and Rookie of the Year favorite, was phenomenal with 32 points, 13 boards, really good efficiency, and 4 blocks, including the clincher right there on Joel Embiid. Mayo and Griffin were the only other 2 in the double figures with 17 and 14. Skylar Fields and Coco Diablo nearly at double-doubles. Diablo only made 2 shots from the field all night. Certainly not his best performance offensively, but hey, a win's a win. We'll take it. The last game we'll hop into today with the Timberwolves is going to be this matchup against the Indiana Pacers. Minnesota 24-17 here halfway through the season, on pace for 48 wins at the moment. Indiana leads by 3 with just over 3 to go as Coco Diablo rises up and throws it down on the dunk. 120-119 now. Here's Jeliah Johnson at the top of the key. Johnson inside for Alfie Kohn, who dunks it home. It is a 3-point lead. Back inside for Kohn. He gets it to the red rifle. Milton Surratt. No good, but Kohn gets the putback. Pacers ahead by 5. Here is Coco Diablo with it. Looking for the screen from McDaniels. Diablo over to Alonso Corbett. Huge shot. Bang! Big 3 for Corbett. 124-122. Kohn loses it. The Timberwolves looking to take advantage. Here comes Coco Diablo for the tie. A big-time slam for Coco. He's got 20, and we are knotted up at 124 with about a minute and a half to go. McCollum for the lead. Yes, it is good. C.J. McCollum puts the Pacers back ahead. Following Indiana possession, the former New York Knick, Jalen Brunson, lobs it up, and the throwdown is good from Jeliah Johnson. 3-point game now with around 20 seconds to go. Here's Coco Diablo. Sends it in the corner for Lou. Gintz. Dort ties it at 1:30. Big shot for Lou Dort, who seems to make these shots in the best moments. Tie game. McCollum inside for the win. No good. Great defense by Diablo. He'll heave it up from full court, and it's almost good. Wow, he almost made that. We're going to overtime with a big defensive stop by Diablo. Both offenses have done nothing in OT. The Pacers will take the lead here off the layup as they are ahead by 1. Indiana looking to run the floor with about a minute to go. Brunson lambs it up for the big fella, Alfie Kohn. We know how Kohn dominated against the Knicks last year in the first round of the postseason. As Diablo's offensive rebound and second chance effort is blocked by Kohn. On the other end, the Timberwolves are going to start playing the foul game. Indiana would end up winning 142-136. A lot of points. That's what happens in these overtime games. Offense, and oh yeah, more offense. 22-6-6 for Diablo. He was pretty inefficient, though, from the field and from three. 18, 10, and 7 blocks for the big fella. Apollo Thanopoulos continuing his runaway Rookie of the Year campaign. Griffin, Mayo, Kabongo, Dort, Corbett, and Fields also in the double figures. That's 8 guys with at least 10 points. And, well, we still ended up losing. Nonetheless, I do feel like the Timberwolves are in a really good spot. There's not a whole lot to report on right now. Not many injuries, just solid basketball here with the T-Wolves as we are now 26-19, getting ready for our matchup against the Knicks, which will be in the next episode. That's going to be a lot of fun. Thanopoulos and Diablo still leading the way. AJ Griffin still producing. Lou Dort does have like a super minor injury. I'm not sure if he's going to play in the game against the Knicks, but he's healthy. He's fine in the long term. Let's now go back to the New York Knicks as we face off against the Orlando Magic, looking for revenge. Before our matchup with the Magic, I simulated 4 games, and we ended up winning all 4 of them. We now have a 5-game win streak and a record of 27-9. Cesar DiCarlo did recently suffer a deep thigh bruise, not a serious injury, but we've got to be precautious with him as always, so he will not play. Anthony Edwards will play, however. His ankle sprain recovered faster than expected, so this will be his first game back in the lineup. He will slide to the 2. DJ Ramses will play point guard here against the Orlando Magic here on January 6th, Celtics fans' favorite day of the year. The Magic are currently the 8 seed, 20-18. It's basically the exact same roster they had last year. They still have their big 3 of Banchero, Sabonis, and Donaldson. They still have most of their depth players from last year. Very, very similar team to the squad who upset us in the second round last year. This game at the Garden, the Knicks just beat the Magic a few days prior, looking to win once again as Jared Allen wins the tip and we are underway here at MSG. DJ will be running the point today. I'm excited to see what he can do as the primary playmaker as he turns it over seconds into the game and allows an early dunk to Markelle Fultz. 4-0 lead for the Magic. Here's Anthony Edwards, first game back from injury, over to Allen. Allen to Johnson in the corner for DJ Ramses, who hits the 3. Ramses' on and off ball versatility continuing to really show itself here for the Knicks. As Fultz' shot is no good, but Domantas Sabonis is there with the putback. 5-6. Now your score. Here's Markelle Fultz with it. Fultz is blocked at the rim by Jared Allen. Here comes the Knicks in transition. Buddy Johnson with it. Johnson inside with the acrobatic layup. Nice play for Buddy. And it is now 8-9. Pretty close game here in the first couple of minutes. Ramses over to Allen. He will connect with Anthony Edwards, and Ant-Man lets it fly for 3. 12-8 now. Edwards trapped inside. No good. Tatum with the offensive rebound, and he will get the putback. Nice play for Jason Tatum, and it's 14-8. Banchero with it. He's going to lose it. Ramses rips it away in transition. Here's Tatum with a dime over to Buddy Johnson for the slam. When in doubt, grab a Buddy. Buddy Johnson with 4, and the Knicks on a 7-0 run. They lead 16-8. The Magic looking to put a stop to the run as Sabonis grabs the offensive rebound. Another opportunity for Tino DiCarlo, who hits the 3. Yes, this is the younger brother of Cesar DiCarlo. Kind of unfortunate that Cesar is hurt and doesn't get to play against little bro. Fultz is blocked by Jared Allen. Here comes the Knicks running the floor. Tatum gets some space. Deep 3 will fall. Nice shot for Jason Tatum, and it's 19-11. Fultz with it now for the Magic. He gets it over to Paolo Banchero. Banchero drives by Tatum. Banchero throws it down. Nice dunk for Paolo Banchero. as it's a 6-point game. Here comes Paolo inside for Domantas Sabonis, who gets the dunk, 15-19. Ramses guarded by Fultz, who's currently cold. Step back, deep three is good for DJ Ramses. 22-17. Here is Cam Reddish in the corner for Zachariah Royster. Pump fake, back in the corner for Killa. Cam Reddish, who hits the three for New York. 25-17 now. Here comes the Magic. Basil Bergen-Ashby, the second-year pro from the Overtime Elite Academy, will make the layup. 25-19 now. Ramses over to Royster. Royster to Abaji. Abaji inside with the little rock chalk slam. And Ochai Abaji makes it an 8-point game. Now a 9-point game. Three is no good. Knicks looking to run the floor here in transition. Here is DJ Ramses. Inside, has an open lane and capitalizes with a powerful slam. It's now 31-20. Make it 31-22. Reddish in the corner. Beats the buzzer. Hits the corner three. The Knicks lead by 12. 34-22. As the Magic will not take one more shot to wrap up the first quarter. Very good start for the Knicks. They look sharp on both ends of the floor. Hopefully they keep it going and not blow another lead. Paolo Banchero gets the dunk. Magic off to a strong start early in the second quarter, but DJ Ramses will quickly respond as he gets a dunk of his own. Nobody playing defense down low on either of those possessions. Edwards over to Ramses. Ramses trying to get some space. He'll get it to Ra Khalif Dumbu. He hits the three, his first points of the game. 30-41 now. Fultz is blocked. A big snuff by Ra Khalif Dumbu. Great defense for the Knicks. While at the inbound for the Magic, it's Bergen-Ashby who loses it. Anthony Edwards with the steal. Edwards sends it up the floor for Buddy Johnson, who hits the three. Buddy is continuing to show strides here his rookie year. The Knicks are up by 14. Shot from Fultz is going to rattle out. Royster with the rebound. Knicks again running the floor. Tatum looks to go inside. Step back. Too smooth. Jason Tatum hits the triple. 30-47. Here is Zamir Donaldson. He is going to be doubled. Gets it over to Sabonis. He has open man in the corner. It's Basil Bergen-Ashby who will hit the triple for the Magic. 35-49 now. Royster with it. Sends it over to Buddy Johnson once again. Buddy hits the three. He's got 10 in the first half. Buddy Johnson, of course, staying in the starting lineup with Cesar DiCarlo injured as Basil Bergen-Ashby connects on the three. 38-52. Nice move inside. And the goaltending from Royster will get the bucket to count for the Magic. 14-point game once again. Bergen-Ashby inside. Let's see what the Magic have up in store here as Fernando Delgado throws it down. The 7-foot shooting guard with the dunk. 42-54. Buddy Johnson, heavily contested shot, no good. Allen with the offensive rebound. He gets the putback, his first points of the game. And the Knicks are back up by 14. 42-56. Fultz with it, guarded by Odu. Nice pass inside for Bergen-Ashby. No good. Grabs his own rebound and gets the putback. Basil Bergen-Ashby really continuing to develop into a good young player with the Magic as he will get the and one. Isu Odu is called with the foul. The Magic bring it to a 13-point game with about a minute left in the half. This is tipped by Bamba, stolen away by Clipso. Jason Clipso lets it fly for three, and it is good. The Magic now within 10. 52-62. Clipso back with it. He is going to lob it up, and it is good for Fernando Delgado. 54-62. Here is Ochai over to Cam Reddish in the corner. His three is no good, but Jared Allen is right there for the putback. 10-point game, under 10 seconds left to go in the half. The Knicks looking for one more basket. Ramses with it. Ramses creates some space. Step back three is no good. Still a pretty strong half for the New York Knicks. They lead it by 10. The Magic certainly well within the game, but the Knicks are in the driver's seat. But they've got to hold on to this lead. Got to keep the pedal on the metal. Into the second half now. Ramses immediately picks Fultz's pocket on the first possession. Lobs it up for Ant-Man. That ankle looks just fine to me. Anthony Edwards with the slam in his first game back off the alley-oop. Orlando will then steal it. Here is Tino DiCarlo with it. DiCarlo with a nice pass inside for Paolo Banchero. The Italian connection will make it an 8-point lead. Here is Tatum. He's got 10 and 8, playing pretty solid tonight. His pass is tipped away and stolen by Sabonis. To Fultz, over to Tino DiCarlo. And Constantino DiCarlo will make the layup, and we are now within 6. The Knicks again struggling early in the third quarter, as they seem to do often. Edwards over to Buddy Johnson. Johnson inside for the layup. Nice move by the rookie. He's now got 14 points. Really good performance today from Johnson. Ramses steals another one. He gets it over to Jason Tatum with room. Tatum's 3 is good, and it is back to a 12-point game. DJ Ramses continuing to be a pest defensively. He's got multiple turnovers here defensively in the second half. Zamir Donaldson does a good job of getting open, creating his own shot, hitting the 3. 8-point game, 65-73. Ramses nearly steals another one, but the Magic get it back, and they will get the and 1. Sabonis with the layup. Dumbu called for the foul, and we are within 5. The closest this game has been in quite a while. Tatum in the corner for Anthony Edwards. Big response as Anthony Edwards hits the 3. He is 14, and it is an 8-point game. Dumbu now with it. Blows by Jason Calypso, and is in for the dunk. Nice move by Dumbu. 70-78, about 4 minutes left in the third. Paolo Banchero inside, gets the layup, draws the foul. That's an and 1. Dumbu called for the foul. Again, it's a 5-point game. Basil Berg and Ashby with it. He will make the layup. Good play from the Magic, and it is now a 1-possession game, 75-78. Dumbu looks to go inside. Dumbu will get the dunk kind of to go. Okay, that's one way to do it. 75-80. Here's Och in the corner for Ra Khalif Dumbu. Once again, continuing to be a spark plug, scoring the bench as it's 75-83. Royster, no good, grabs his 8th rebound of the day and then throws down a grown man slam. Royster Moister makes it a 10-point game. 75-85. Here's Fultz with it for the Magic. He gets a dunk of his own. The Knicks still playing really well these last few minutes. The Magic, of course, had it within 1 possession, but the Knicks have done a good job of responding. Here's Dumbu inside with the slam. Ra Khalif Dumbu makes the play, and the Knicks lead by 8 with just seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Magic looking to get a shot off here. It's in the hands of Paolo Banchero, and it will not fall. Good defense by Cam Reddish. 87-79. The Knicks lead by 8. Now they lead by 10 here early in the fourth. Markelle Fultz with it for the Magic. Nice pass inside for Mo Bamba, who gets the dunk. 81-89. Edwards over to Ramses. Ramses looks to go inside. He'll have Edwards open on the wing. Deep 3 contested is good. Nice shot for Anthony Edwards. It's an 11-point lead with a little over 9 minutes to go. Here's Markelle Fultz, doubled in the corner. That means somebody's going to be open. Mo Bamba gets some space, gets the alley-oop. 83-94. Buddy Johnson with it. Off the move. Is wide open. He hits the 3. Johnson now with 19. That's a career high for the rookie. His previous career high was 17. 85-97. Back in the hands of Johnson. And Buddy Johnson makes another play. This rookie is special. I know his numbers this year aren't going to wow you, but I think the kid can really play. Tatum misses. Jared Allen with the offensive rebound. He gets the putback. This was a 1-possession game not too long ago, and now the Knicks are starting to dominate once again. They're up by 16 points with about 6 minutes to go. Banchero inside. Nice lob from Mo Bamba. The Magic are getting some cool dunks off, but it is really not looking good for them. The Knicks looking for a dagger of around 3 minutes to go, and that's one way to do it. Anthony Edwards with the reverse slam. 99-117 is going to be your final. The Knicks win it here at home against the Orlando Magic, continuing to try and get revenge after the playoff defeats over the last 2 years. Buddy Johnson was a sensation today. 27 points, a career high. Shot the ball well, played really good defense. His best game as a pro. Edwards, Tatum, Ramses, all very solid in terms of their scoring as well. It wasn't just the Buddy Johnson show, as good as he was. Dumbu with 14, Allen with 17 rebounds. Ramses, by the way, had 5 steals, too. I thought the defense was really impressive. The Magic only shot 5 of 20 from 3. They turned the ball over 12 times. Paulo was pretty good with 17, 10, and 6. Sabonis was pretty good, and that's really about it. We're going to simulate up to the Minnesota game, so we've got 4 matchups against 4 pretty good teams. The Wizards and Raptors are in the playoffs. The Hawks and Cavs are in the play-in. We would go 3-1, losing to Toronto In the loss to Toronto, Jason Tatum sprained his left knee. He's only going to be out for a week or two, but he's probably going to miss the game against the Timberwolves, which kind of sucks. Buddy Johnson will, again, return to the starting lineup. He's been the de facto sixth man, as if, like, whenever there's an injury to a starter, which has been common this year, Buddy's the guy who can slide in and play a lot of different roles. We're getting pretty close to the trade deadline. We're going to have our first prospect profile in the next episode, and we've also got a really fun game of us and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Peace out.